Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Paint to Drip by The Joker. Paint to Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by The Joker himself.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time and share this, y'all. It's another morning, Saturday morning. The Joker, Beck Green, the Queen. Yeah.
Been through the weather, been through the storm. Cold in Buffalo with these rhymes keeping me warm. 1974, hip hop was born. Zodiac, May 13th, I got home. Of course, this first class is the market. It is 2017, that's when I got started. Every class, you got to learn in pass. Go to sleep and waking up with cash. The hustle, move real fast, you pull the muscle. Fight from the street to feet, so I tussle. Shorty
Good morning.
no books, so I hustle. Get that. Trying to rock the leather rings, that's Bill Russell. Don't get mad, I teach the folks to get a bag. Don't get mad, hater frustrated, so sad. I'm on my grind and shine, let's get it on. If you feel it when I'm saying, stop playing and sing the song.
Yeah, put in the comments, follow. Put in the comments right now, where you at, where you from, what you representing at right now, live and direct right here this morning. Let's go. Give us our roses right now. Why we are here. Let's go. Good morning. Yes. Share this in the group. Let's go.
Pedals fall, bet it off. 4 chicks counting my paper, set it off. I'm a heavy boss, chain heavyweight. Only built for Cuban links, so praise the race. I'm a god body with a hard body. 2-tone Mozzie, call it a hard roddy. Still a poor Gotti, all them wise guys. If you miss, you die, nigga, them hard tries. They really ain't gonna love you till you gone, and them niggas ain't gonna slug you in the song. Ain't gonna do shit. They probably call a captain in his beef bags. What you made, I can match it in my slick bag. Give me a party in the streets, put the chicks in capris, put the pain in the beats. Put a couple roses on the concrete. You should've loved me when you had me, that's beyond deep.
Let's do it here this Saturday morning right here. This is the morning show podcast Saturday morning. Yes, indeed. Yeah, here, live and direct here. Yeah, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now. Green Links Media, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's your boy the Joker Overlook MC. Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10? Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10? Yeah, we got the Queen Vet Green in the house right here. Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10?
Man, I'm coming in at a 10 this morning. It's one of my favorite parts of the Saturday, having the morning show podcast. Y'all know y'all love it, and we love y'all. We are so happy that we can bring this to y'all every Saturday. Now, we have committed to that every Saturday at 10 a.m. We are here. So I'm coming in at a 10. We got a lot to talk about. Bro was just telling me a story about Michael Jackson. We were
Yeah, no doubt. My mental health was at a 10. I'm sure not much shining. You know what I'm saying? Doing what it do, man. Make sure everything is balanced out real good right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to get into it this morning show right here, man. Make sure everybody put it in the comments where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10. Put it in there. And if it's under like a 7 or a 6, we can go ahead and uplift that today. And make sure you stay tuned in if you can. And if not, go ahead and share it to a couple of people and put it in your group page. Let people know that the morning show is definitely popping right now. Make sure you go on YouTube too, man. Go ahead and subscribe. Let them know what they can do on that page right there on YouTube. What they can do.
Yeah. So while you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are building community over on YouTube. We're also going to have some new things coming down the pipeline as far as our YouTube channels, because bro is an artist. He's not just an artist. He's a creative. He has Painted Drip, which is his custom clothing line. If you are looking for some custom clothes, because if you like me, I don't like looking like everybody. I need some customs. Okay, I'm going to a sneaker ball, and bro is about to hook me up, because y'all gonna be out there wearing y'all Nikes and Jordans and all of that. No, not that green. That green gonna be wearing her Painted Drips. Okay, that's it. That green gonna be wearing her Painted Drips to the sneaker ball. So y'all. So we got a lot of things coming out, because we are so creative, and I want to just highlight all that we have going on. I want to highlight my poetry. You know, bro is creative. He makes murals and all of that. We are going to highlight everything that we have going on, because this is a family that we have over here. And what I have going on, bro got going on, we are going to be highlighting those things. Okay. Sis is a videographer. So just listen. Okay. We're keeping it in the family. Okay. We keeping it in the family.
No doubt. Those who tuned in right now, man, go ahead and follow Painted Drip right now and put it in the inbox. Free t-shirt. We gonna start doing the drawing starting every Saturday of March. Every Saturday starting in March, we're gonna go out and give out free a t-shirt to somebody, and we're gonna do a drawing in the middle of the show. You got to tune in, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you get your shirt, and make sure you go ahead and follow first on IG, which is Painted_Drip. Then inbox me and say, where's my free t-shirt? And I'm gonna put your name in the drawing, and then I'm gonna also inbox you also and let you know information on the show. You know what I'm saying? Where you can listen to that on YouTube. I will send you the link, so you can go ahead and tune on in Saturday 10 a.m. and let me know where you at and where you're from, so you make sure that timeline connect to our timeline, so you can tune in on time, so you go ahead and get your free Painted Drip Joker shirt. You know what I'm saying, for free. You know what I'm saying? And
I was just thinking, the holiday, Easter is coming. Those parents out there, get your kids something custom. You can get your child a nice jean outfit and have it customized, by Painted Drip.
That's
I don't like looking like everybody, and I was never into the trends. Hey, best friend, I was never into the trends that everybody is following. I want to look different. I may have to get some. As I'm sitting here thinking, I may have to get some customs for my niece and nephew for the holidays.
Oh yes, the holidays coming up. Spring break, St. Patrick's Day and Easter fall on the same week. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna have specials going, bro, for the holiday?
Oh yeah. Specials, giving out more, free t-shirts and all that good stuff. And I know a couple people hit me up. A couple people already hit me up already for St. Patrick's Day. Want to get the green on, so I'm waiting on that information. But what I'm saying, this is the transition is gonna be very quick, because even though we into this run of the winter time out here all across the our country right now, nothing but snow, cold, and all that. So it's like this transition to the warm weather is gonna come through. It's gonna come through very quick than you think it's gonna be, and the people got to be ready. People got to get ready and go ahead and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? In spite of what's going on in the government right now, we need time to be, dwelling on that. Let's live life and make it do what it do. We're going to make it move on, because nothing's going to stop us, because we got God first. Understand me?
I know that's right. I know June, it's going to be heavy. My niece Tamara's daughter is graduating. My goddaughter is also graduating. So we're going to have to get them some custom stuff for their graduation. This is the big day that they're going to be having. So we're going to have to get them some customs from Painted Drip. Good morning, Joanne. I see you on the check-in. Jennifer, I see you on the check-in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody over here on TikTok, thank you guys all for tuning in. We get some love over here. Big Daddy, Elsa, Kathy, Christine, Angie. This is why you also should be advertising with Green Links. We have thousands of eyes tuning in on a daily basis. Don't just look at these numbers that you may see over here on Facebook, over here on YouTube. Don't just look at those numbers. We have so many eyes tuning into what we are doing on a daily basis, y'all. So come on over. If you have an event that you want to talk about, you want us to talk about, it costs $30 for us to shout out your event for the week. And then if you really want to get jazzy, say, you know what? can you post the event up on your Green Links media page? We ain't gonna be like those other. We gonna keep it up there all month. We gonna keep it up on the page.
That's it. Let people see what's going on. Let people know what's going on that's new. You know what I mean? And plus, people, the replays, man. People go back, watch the replays because, you know, different parts of the country, there's different timelines, and people will come back and throw a comment in there. They'll watch it, they'll share it. Shout out to those people overseas, man, that's actually showing love. Africa, Australia, New Zealand. I mean, they just showing love. Canada, of course. You know what I mean? Yeah, India. People is actually tuned into the marketplace of what we got going on, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, especially Europe. Europe been showing so much love. You know, I got a good fan base out there. Vet Green, the Queen, building a nice fan base out there. You know what I'm saying? Because a couple times we did the show, they was asking, where Vet Green, the Queen at? They were saying, where she at? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying she life in doing some things right now. She be back next week. You know what I'm saying? So they be watching. They be watching the replays, man. They be watching the replays very closely. So we appreciate each and every one of y'all doing that, man. That's fire.
Especially our Saturday show, everybody. If you have an event that's going on and you want to hop on, especially the morning show podcast, the Saturday show, because people are home. If you really want people to know what's going on, say, can let me sponsor the morning show podcast. If you just want to sponsor just this episode, let me sponsor this episode. You'd be amazed how much traction you will get. Just eyes. You want eyes on your stuff. You want people to know what you have going on. I see posts all the time. People are just posting on Facebook. They'll post a flyer. I'll see two likes or whatever. You got 2 people. We have thousands, literally thousands. So
don't get discouraged, y'all, when y'all post something and you don't get a lot of likes. You know what I'm saying? Go to them analytics. They tell you how many people actually seen it. You know what I mean? Didn't click like. Because they didn't click like don't mean they don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have a nice following. I have a good fan base. I know my particular fan base as being the artist on both sides, as being the artist at Painted Drip, then the music side, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast side. So it's different lanes right there of a fan base that I keep track of. And just because they don't like it, they don't mean anything. But I know a lot of people put stuff in the stories, and that brings another 30 or 40 people. So sometimes over 100. Shout out to Betty.
I didn't even count our stories, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about our stories. Yeah,
man. Just on Betty Houdini's group page of the Frequency Vibe page. You know what I'm saying? We got over 118 people watched last Saturday show. So you know that she shared on that platform, on her platform, and we do the same for her. So we always connecting, we always collaborating, and we always we're the podcast radio who supports other podcast radio. You know what I mean? We don't it ain't all about us all the time. So if you have a podcast or if you have a radio show or anything, come in and hit us up. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is come on in and say, you know, listen, we're gonna share y'all content. We like this, and guess what? We're gonna do the same right back to say thank you. And we're gonna keep on showing that love back and forth. That's what we do.
Right? Hey, Gerard, thank you so much for tuning in. Gerard is gonna be a guest, a co-host on the show. Gerard, if you can come up today, just put your hand up. Gerard, this is my bro Franklin. He's gonna be I had asked him to co-host with us one of these Saturdays, on one of these Saturday shows. Okay. Gerard, if you're available this morning, come on up so you can get a taste of what it is that we do. So you want to get into this piece that we have about Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah. Listen, when this thing went viral, you know what I'm saying? I believe yesterday, and like mad people tagged me this. I'm like, what is this? What is this? I put on there, and the young man talking about how Michael put them hands on Pac, on Tupac Shakur. And play the video.
Yeah, let's play. This is a little commentary of what we found, but it's just hilarious to me that, let me see. Present.
He said that Michael Jackson
put
that. I'm bad. Come on, hands on him.
Hopefully it'll play the whole thing. Let's see.
Yeah.
You know, Mike and Quincy was tight.
Right.
So for years, you gotta remember they made Off the Wall together, and that was in the 70s. You see what I'm saying? And it took them years to make. And that came out in 79. So if it took them years to make, We talk about 78, 77, maybe 76. They started on this project. So that means Michael Jackson grew up. I mean, watch Quincy Jones' daughters grow up. Fast forward years later, Tupac is dating one of the daughters. I think it was Khadijah. They came out of Tupac comes out the party, disrespecting Khadijah, like, bitch, shut up. Come the fuck on. Shut the fuck up and get in the car. Mike stepped to him. Yo, you can't talk to her like that. He was like, Mike, mind your fucking business. Mike was like, fuck no. That's like my niece. You ain't gonna just talk to her like that. Michael Jackson and fucking Tupac start rumbling. Michael Jackson ass. They said Tupac loved to fight, but he can't fight.
Tupac.
Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Now listen. That's news to me.
You gotta remember, number one, Mike came up in the house with how many brothers?
Right.
You know, Mike and Quincy was.
That is too funny. I've heard that Tupac didn't know how to fight and that he was a fake gangster. I've heard that about Tupac. Like he took on that persona. That is too funny. Did y'all know that? Hey, CJ's living, Emily, Mani's, Drew, everybody that's coming on, and that is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Mike put them hands on him. Come on. You put them hands on me. Yeah, and Michael had to be, like he said, when you watch the video, he said Michael had to be quick with the hands because you know Mike would not, he's a dancer, but you don't know that Mike took martial arts class and stuff because of his dance moves. He should use them techniques for dancing. So he had to really put that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why the kicks be high because he took a. Come on, man.
That's true though.
Come on, Mike. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Leave my man Mike alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, when I heard that, I said, and I believe it.
I believe it too. And he grew up, you got to think, he grew up in a household with a lot of brothers. So he probably had to fight.
Yes.
He probably had to fight.
Because I heard Jackie and Jermaine had hands.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, because Jackie Jackson's son was on a reality show. It was called you had to figure out who was famous, you know, and they was in a house, you know what I'm saying, a reality show. They always in the house and they had clues. They had a wall for the clues. And one of the clues was they had Neverland Land and all that. So they didn't know which one who was kin to the Jacksons. You know what I mean? But Jackie Jackson's older son, who was like something like 39 now, 40, he was on the show. You know what I mean? And he got eliminated. Like he was at the top 4. He got eliminated, and he said, "I am the nephew of Michael Jackson." Yeah, and he slipped up a couple times too. Saying his name and saying the Jacksons. He slipped up a little bit too. I don't know if people caught that on the show, but Jackie and them boy, Jackie Jermaine was something else in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Brothers, how many siblings are there?
All together on the Joe Jackson side, I think it's 12 of them.
Ooh,
12
siblings. Let me see. How many siblings does Michael Jackson have? 10.
10. Okay.
So there's 10. Did you ever hear? And I'm asking all of you also. Did you ever hear that? Allegedly, Ice Cube may really be Joe Jackson's son, and he kind of looked like him, don't he?
Yeah, he do. But it's so much that family. That family, just the Joseph side of the family was big. See, people don't know that the lead singer of Brownstone is Joe Jackson's brother's daughter. The lead singer from Brownstone, yeah, and that's why Michael signed that group to his record label.
There's a lot of people related to each other in the industry, like Cardi B and Glorilla. They're first cousins. Their parents are siblings.
Right. And did the crazy thing about it, she did it on her own. She didn't ask Cuzzo for help.
Right.
You feel me? Like they went on their own lane and built their own lane. That's what's fire about the whole thing.
Fantasia and JoJo and Casey are cousins.
And think of the KC, y'all say prayers to KC, man. He got rushed to the hospital yesterday. You can go ahead and Google that. KC from Casey and JoJo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? KC had, you know what I'm saying? They say he's doing well this morning, but yeah, he you know what I'm saying, so prayers on him. You know, going through some things, everybody's life in it with the health situation. So yeah.
Wow, Casey from Jodeci from
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely pray for him, his family.
So I guess he was, so it's being reported, that the lead singer, was hospitalized with pneumonia and had to cancel a few shows. He was later released from the hospital and is recovering from home. That pneumonia this year, all of these like lung diseases and stuff, they seem to be on the rise this year.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to the families of Irv Gotti. The funeral is on YouTube. If those who want to watch the funeral, it was very touching. A lot of big names that and another thing I did not know about Irv, that I didn't know he was a DJ at first before he was a producer and an executive and all that. And I just love this passion. I always liked him and Dame Dash passion. Because I noticed that if what I'm saying, shout out to Miss Davis, she said this too. If you an a-hole in the game, you need to try to work with that brother, because them the ones that know what they're talking about, know what's going on. They did the research, they know what it is, because every movement and everything that Irv Gotti said when he was with Def Jam as an exec, that it worked. He never failed on anything he said until they tried to undercut him, and that's when he left and started doing Murder Inc. Because he was like, I don't need y'all. I can do this on my own. He did it on his own. He showed him again that he could do this. Same thing with Dame Dash when he came in. Irv put him on to bring the Rockefeller part of the distribution with Def Jam, and then because they had that same type of energy. And people like that people say that I don't like him. He an a-hole. Listen, they know what they're talking about. They know the formula. They know the formula. You know what I mean? And he tried to tell Def Jam a long time ago, you better sign DMX, because if not, that's a hit. That's what y'all need. Save with Method Man. You know what I'm saying? When Method Man got signed up from the Woo, we told him, if you don't sign that boy, what? You know what I'm saying? They was procrastinating on everything in that label. They finally did it. Every single person that he brought to Def Jam was a hit. Def Jam was half of the 90s was running the game for a while. Yeah,
and they cannot take away what Def Jam did for the culture. They really can't. They cannot. Yeah. I was doing a lot of research and watching interviews and stuff of people talking about Irv. I guess they say his work ethic was really unmatched. He knew what he wanted.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they said he went in there. He had it already in his head what he wanted, and he played around with some sounds. I don't know much about what that looks like sampling and all of that, but I've heard a lot of great things about.
Even watching the documentary with the Yeezy documentary on Netflix. When Kanye came into Def Jam, that's the first person he seen with Irv, and then Irv he played him a couple beats. And he was like, yeah, I want that one. Okay, I want that one. Okay, I want that one. And then he went to another executive, and then she acted like she didn't want to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye took his cassette tape and got his stuff in his back and left. I'm gone. I don't got time to talk to you. You know what I mean? But Irv, them same beats on there, listen to them beats, and y'all tell me who have those beats now. You know what I mean? Because he knew just by hearing the first 2 seconds of it, okay, that's it right there. Oh, that's definitely it. That that's a gift when you have a solid gold ear to hear something and know that it's going to do what it do, because you already in the machine, so you know exactly what it can do. You know how much money you can put behind this. You know how much they can make. You know how much they can sell off of something before they put the words on it. Yeah, man, he was a gift, man. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti.
Yeah, rest in peace. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. If you are tuning in with us, even if you are watching a replay, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button if you have not. That way you will be notified when we go live. Either it's on a Saturday or throughout the week. We appreciate everybody for watching. This is the Morning Show podcast. We have a lot of things that we are going to talk about. So let's get into that Jay-Z case. It was dismissed, everybody. And Jay-Z is not, he's not just letting this go either. And do you blame him though? I mean, the allegations were that he took part in raping a 13-year-old. That's what the allegations are, that he took part, and he's fighting back. He's saying, so what they're saying is that this lawsuit has been dismissed, but it cost him $20 million. It cost him $20 million. So let's, I'm going to get into what BBC is saying. So a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z, which alleged they raped a 13-year-old back in 2000, has been dismissed. That's according to the legal filings that were submitted last week. The attorney representing the anonymous plaintiff, referred to as Jane Doe, voluntarily withdrew the case, court record shows. Now, what is not being said is if there was any money that if she got paid anything or if they just dropped it. The filing was submitted by lawyer Tony Busby, who is representing dozens of plaintiffs in lawsuits alleging the misconduct against Mr. Combs. The filing states that the plaintiff hereby gave notice that the action is voluntarily dismissed without prejudice. Action is voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. Because the dismissal is with prejudice, the lawsuit cannot be refiled in its current form. Keep in mind, they're saying in its current form. Rock Nation Entertainment Company, founded by Jay-Z, and it goes on. They're saying that that it was frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations, and they have been dismissed. The civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. And Jay-Z's fighting back. Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, emphasized in a separate statement that the case never should have been brought. It should never have even been filed.
Right.
And by standing up in the face of heinous and false allegations, Jay has done what few can. Keep in mind also, Jay-Z has the money to do that. Hey, Kathleen.
We appreciate you, Kathleen, for
make sure you
love the topic, and make sure and she says she's a new subscriber, so appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you love it here.
Yes, no doubt. Continue to share this on your platform also, and bring more people like you. We're gonna have a good time every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah, so many people love the Morning Show podcast, and we didn't want to just take it away, because we did have to change some things. So we are dedicated to bringing the Morning Show podcast every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, everybody. We love y'all just as y'all love us back. So what are your thoughts? Do you blame him for fighting?
Don't blame him for doing those things, because Jay-Z, Sean Carter is definitely an educated brother, man. Me being a super fan of him, and knowing the things that he have done in education wise, and how his mom, put him in private school and all that good stuff. And he's definitely educated on all things he do. He go down the rabbit hole on everything he do, and he's solid. So listen, he's not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay, and keep doing what you're doing, brother, man. You're doing a lot for the community. You're giving back, and you're doing a lot. Let's see here. We have a big long message.
All right, T's another one. I cannot wait to get him on the show. We are just working out schedules and stuff. T is one of them voices that sounds off. He says, so much is happening in our communities. Why are we so concerned about these wealthy celebrities and their problems? These people don't care about us. They don't represent us. They have helped create a culture that has caused mass incarceration, death, addiction, rape, homosexuality. We need to focus more on our community issues, but I understand our people love being entertained and entertaining. I mean, you said it right there, T. And it's more about awareness, because we have to keep in mind, we when you think of the larger audience, everyone is not going to care. you know, about those things. You have people who are definitely, they want to be entertained. So here on Green Links, we want to bring a wide variety of things, because you don't want to just keep it where you're constantly in people's face just trying to teach them something, because eventually they're going to turn away. You know,
and plus, you know, they got to want it. Like, understand, like, things need to be, you know, as far as locally where we from. You know what I mean? It's not going to work if it's all about the young folks. And we had this conversation before. You know what I mean? Us older folks, like my age, you know what I mean? We did our part in the 90s. You know what I mean? We did our protests. We did our thing. That's a lot of things that changed for our younger people to do a lot of things in the 2000s. This is the young folks game now. You know what I mean? And that only way things going to change if the young folks go to those council meetings, the young folks start voting. Young folks, we could tell them all day long, but they have their own agenda every day. We can't make them do anything, but we can do is we can just tell them, listen, this is in your hands. We can't do nothing. No matter how much we vote, you know what I'm saying? It's the young folks' game now. It is what it is, you know.
That's why we are separating out some things, T, and that's another reason why I asked you to, you know, be a permanent guest. So you on this way? Now you look. Oh, okay. My niece is here. That's another reason. So what we're gonna do, because I am an advocate for these social issues, but I also realize that we have to separate them out, because everybody's not going to tune in for that. But because Green Links World Entertainment and Green Links Media want to bring all of you a wide variety of topics to talk about, we're going to have separate days where we talk about those important issues, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And I feel that there's a time and place for those things. You know, so we are going to work out a schedule. T is going to be, I hope that T has his own podcast. That's what I'm hoping for, bro. I'm trying to finesse him into getting his own show, because he needs his own show to sound off on those important issues. And there's going to be people that tune into that. You know, there's going to be people that tune into that. But unfortunately, T, we've been fighting this for what, 3-4 years, trying to school the people.
Man, especially on the local move, man. We was trying to go, and that was your baby. That was your baby once upon a time, locally things. And I was supporting that movement, you know, but you know, they got to want it. If they don't want it, we can't get it.
Lacey.
Lacey in the house, appreciate you. And it's like they're saying that my grandmother said. We lead everybody to water. We can't drink the water for you.
Yeah, he'll see. I hope I'm manifesting that. T and I, you know, we all work closely together, because I do believe that he has a lot to say. I see him. I pay attention. I tell y'all that I pay attention to those people that I see really making traction in the community, and T is definitely one of those. And I know we aren't going to agree on everything, especially as far as homosexuality, T. But like I said, I don't want you to agree with me. I welcome anybody's opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love it.
I welcome it.
Bring it to the platform. Bring it to the platform.
Yeah, just be respectful. That's all I ask. Just be respectful. But moving on, Beyonce is now being sued, everybody. And welcome, Lacey. I hope you love it here. Make sure you tell your friends about Green Links World Entertainment. He said it's all about the approach. I pissed many off. The response I get is huge. Yeah. Well, people are combative in nature, T. You know that. A lot of people are combative, and that's probably why you will get those people who are looking for the fight. You know, some people wake up early in the morning just to fight and argue, because they're like,
like Tupac did with Michael Jackson.
that part.
Michael Jackson put them hands on Pac. Woo! That's a good story this morning.
Oh my goodness, that is too funny. I can't wait to get T on the platform. T reminds me of Nick Smith. You know. He reminds me of Nick Smith. That's why I say I definitely want to get him on the platform, because I love the discussions. I love discussions where we can be on there and you really get people to talking and thinking, because that's the intent. You want to get people to thinking outside of the box that many people have been placed in. Well, anywho, Beyonce is now facing a new lawsuit. Yahoo Entertainment is reporting the lawsuit against Beyonce's label comes weeks after Jay-Z secured a legal victory, talking about the story that we just talked about. So an artist, Melvin Moore, claimed Chloe Bailey, who was signed to Beyonce's record label, used his work without permission in several of her songs. This continues to come up, bro. Like, what is going on? Aren't there supposed to be clearances? How does that work?
Man, it's when people is in the studio, see that I can pretty much tell you how that went down. Like, you know, if you're in the studio, they have a lot of producers, you know, around. I know a lot of studios I go to have like different rooms where some people might be writing, this person might be creating, this person might be producing, and you know what I mean. And what probably what happened was that, you know, Beyonce probably was in the studio, and that person that's saying this and that about this and that, they probably came together on some things and gave a little suggestion like, yo, you don't say it like this, say it like this, or you know, say told the producer, no, take that bass line out, put it, get a G chord, and put it, you know what I'm saying, something like that, and they want to get credit for it. You know what I mean? And that could be a situation, or it might be a situation where they dropped off some product there to give an opportunity for them to check out and see what they want, and then she decided to use it. But you know, she has her own team to do that type of work, but she probably put the work together, but left the studio, and they went on ahead and did it and didn't know what the conversation they had with Beyonce, and they went on ahead and did it. And now he's like, yo, you let me know that you was going to use it. Now it's time for me to go ahead and get my bag. I need to go ahead and get my lawyer together and make it do what it do. So it could be different things like that. Like, it's been plenty times I didn't pop up as
so. Yeah, so they do get, and so it says, so Yahoo Entertainment is reporting that in the court documents obtained by Daily Mail, Moore claimed that he contributed, like you're saying, contributed substantial original lyrics, melodies, and creative direction to several master recordings in Bailey's second studio album, which is called Trouble in Paradise. The 39-year-old alleged that Bailey intentionally disregarded the DMCA violation cease and desist notice that he issued her before promoting songs like Same Lingerie on her Instagram page. The plaintiff explained that his relationship with a woman inspired Same Lingerie, adding that he recorded the song's original demos based on the woman's hesitations and emotional struggles following a previous relationship. Moore is demanding punitive damages of $5 million for each song. Wow.
Okay. That's how it works, though.
In a jury trial.
Yeah, wow. That's what happens. That's what happens sometimes. You know, like I said, plenty of times I done popped in the studio just to pop my head in sometime and just show love, say what's up, what's going on. You know, before I go in, I make sure it's okay for me to come through or whatever. And you know, and some people might ask, you know, what you think about this hook, or what you think I should do this here. And I give my input, but I don't care for giving my credit. I just want to make sure you good. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, some people is picky like that. Some people is all about 100% business. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some people is 100% business. Like, I gave you that line, I gave you this, and I gave you a couple of these lyrics. Let me, can I get 5%? I mean, what we doing here? Like, you know, I feel that, but I'm not that picky when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I see more and more. It seems like writing credit is really important because that you can make a lot of money with that, with the writing credit.
That's the mess when the main bag is the writing and producing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we know nothing about Neo. Neo been writing for 6 years before he came out with a song. I mean, he was writing for a lot of artists in the game, being in the studio. You know what I mean? Writing. You know, being at the right place at the right time, up and coming artists come, especially people that's in like in The Voice, in American Idol. A lot of those writers be going to these spots as being if you're a professional writer and you have your LLC. This is the free 99. Take notes, writers. You can actually go to like the American Idol and travel with them. You might get invest your own money, but be there to get with the producer, because you never know, you might find an artist that got eliminated that you might want to work with, and you know, and then you take it from there. You know, that's where people network and connect at. Same thing with The Voice. You know what I mean? They have like different things that you can do, and you can Google these things, and they can tell you we're going to be at this city, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that. if you're a writer, if you're a producer, get a hold of this person. This is the number. This is the extension number. You know what I mean? And they'll give you a pass, ID pass, where you just got to show, make sure your paperwork is straight. Make sure you in the system as being a legitimate writer.
Mm-hmm.
You can show up at these places, and these are the things that Neo was doing then.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't know that he was a young man. He was like 16 years old going to these spots, Neo. So it's like, you know what I mean? So he was writing for artists and for commercials and for movies and all this type of stuff then, because he had got the source and the connect and made it happen. So yeah, that's what a bag is.
And what do you think now that, because we've talked about, hey, Macmillan, the Don, welcome.
Good morning. Good
what
morning.
do you think about some of these writers now who were not properly credited? Do you think that we're gonna, because we've been talking about these stories for at least 2 years now? The one writer, she was sounding off. We talked about it on the morning show podcast. Do you think we're going to see more and more of that? Because I mean, people want their credit.
Especially if you're a legitimate writer and you're registered to be a writer, you deserve that. You deserve that. Like Tiffany Red, she we talk about Tiffany Red. She wrote for a lot of stuff for Beyonce, Destiny's Child. You know what I mean? Chris Median. I mean, she's a legitimate writer. She is the backbone of writers. Even Jaguar Wright, she's a backbone writer. You know what I mean? And they're registered under their EIN and all that. They definitely is in the industry of being a writer. So like when it gets to the point to where you did everything, you did your half of your paperwork, but then on the other end, the people ain't giving you your credit. Now, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That can go both ways. That can go professionally, or it can go to the streets. Like, come on, like you taking food out my kid's mouth. Like, what are you doing? That's like you coming into my house and I'm in the kitchen. Somebody, you in the kitchen cooking. Somebody come in your house and take a piece of chicken and walk out. You're like, who is this?
Right.
Yeah. You feel me? So that's pretty much how that feels. You know.
So, because I think some business was done behind the scenes with some of my material. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
How do you fight that though?
Yeah, you see, that's why it's good to that's why a lot of artists like to record by themselves. A lot of them don't like, especially singers. Not too many rappers, but a lot of singers and a lot of songwriters, that is rappers, don't like to be around a lot of people when they're in the studio, because you don't never know when somebody eavesdropping on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like that in the beginning because I was writing for a couple of R&B singers, even in the when I was living down south, which I still have credit for, and I own the rights of it. But the artist himself, don't even have it on none of the platforms, none of that. Back then, when the platform was just coming about, you know what I mean? That's when the mixtape game was moving. That's when we was putting on mixtapes and all that. But and I was getting credit for that. But it's not in the wave. It's not in the chamber wave for me to get paid now, even though I still own it. So
really,
yeah. But I still own it. I could take the song and get it and sell it because I own it. You feel me? So yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So what do you? I don't know what I just did with that thing, bro. I don't know what I just did. Let me just let you produce. Let me just let him produce.
No. You produce. You produce on your end. You do a good job. That's okay.
I don't get him much, y'all, since he got back. So let me just let you produce. So I want to talk about that DJ Khaled thing. What would you do if a casket turned up at your house? That would freak me out. Like, what message are you trying to send?
It happened to him and a couple other people too, right?
Yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. This is crazy. So we're talking about DJ Khaled.
He's the casket came up on the jump off. Like, what?
Right. So I'm not gonna play the TMZ ones because they like hitting people with the in the head. So let's play David Haley Mail. So, according to TMZ, police have said that the mysterious coffin was delivered to DJ Khaled's residence by two people who, upon transport, dropped down to their knees and began to pray. This comes just a few days after rebel rapper Tekashi 69 received the same delivery. Is this a prank? Like, what is going on here? And then it says RIP OVO. That's crazy. What are your thoughts on that, bro?
That's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that. That's something, it's so much things going on with these different cults going on. We don't know what's going on. Like people, what they say about the Illuminati, the Bully cult, and all the things, and also things going on with the Diddy movement. And all. I don't know. It gets weird. This is a weird. The music industry or the entertainment industry is always going to be weird. It's always going to have that weird situation. That's why I tell people to know what you want, know what you need, know what you want to get into, understand your lane, build your own lane, build your own fan base, be independent. If you want to cross over to that side, make sure you know what you want and make sure you demand that and make sure if you can't get what you got going on, have a plan A, B, and C prior to your creativity and make sure you're protected at all times. I've been like that for a long time. I got 4 contracts right now that I've been sitting on 3 years and I ain't even put an ink pen to it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it got to make sense in the beginning, not the end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, APROCKY and Rihanna definitely are making plans now since they can do that. He was declared not guilty. I'm so happy. I love their love and I love their support. Macmillan said people here don't support each other like they do in other cities. Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Yeah,
Macmillan.
Yes, if they don't support you here, Millie, you need to go ahead and go elsewhere. I'm in Buffalo and have a fan base. I'm good. I'm making money in my sleep. I'm making money while I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You got to go ahead and find your marketing niche. Digital marketing is the key. If you don't know digital marketing, you will not have a fan base. And as far as the music industry side, you will be broke.
Yeah. Hey, Millie, I'm so happy you found this channel as well. You're a songwriter, alternative rock and folk, hit us up. We love listening to music. We're going to have some specials going on. If you would like your music played on our platform, you can hit my bro up, Franklin Stewart. He's also the marketing manager over here at Green Links, or you can hit me up. Let us know. We love listening to music. And if you would like your music played and would like it marketed on across the platforms that we have, all you have to do is raise your hand and hit us up. Seriously, DJ Larry Lyle's talking about the coffin and said it's mad weird, fam. It's mad weird.
They mad weird. Fire with Matt Mig was saying that about major deals. You beat a machine. Major deal is a different machine. That means you got to go by the rules. That's the thing that artists don't understand. When you're in a major deal, you can't do what you want to do. You can't write what you want to write. They will pimp you through that whole situation. You know what I mean? So so it's better off if you don't want to get pimped. You know what I mean? Because you'll get pimped some way, but you got to understand the pimping movement. And if you down with it and you have a plan behind that pimping, then go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like my girl Jazzy in Niagara Falls, she signed to a major and she knows what she wants, how she want to do it, and how she can capitalize off the pimping. People don't know how to capitalize off it, and they get stuck. That's why these artists that lead the majors be broke, and most of them is homeless. Because you got to figure out how to capitalize off it. Listen, everything that I do and everything that I've trained Vet Green the Queen since I've known her, we learn how to capitalize off it. It don't have to be money. It could be a connect.
Say it again, bro. Say it again.
What I mean? People think it's money all the time. You capitalize off a connect. You can capitalize off of a lane that you haven't even touched yet on your podcast or your music or your clothing line. You can capitalize off of the fan base, more listeners. You know what I mean? You can capitalize off of making money off the listeners. You can capitalize off the merch. You got to learn how to capitalize off anything that you do. You know what I'm saying? With me, I capitalize off of 80% of the things that I do. If it's going to be a connect, it's going to be, a relationship with somebody that's in the game. Like, come on, man, this is how this works. You know what I mean? But you sitting back and worrying about what's going on in your hometown because this person ain't supporting. I don't need Buffalo. I don't promote in Buffalo. I don't market in Buffalo. At the end of the day, I don't care about what's going on in Buffalo. But I'm from Buffalo. Understand what I'm saying? So, and if people understand how I'm still moving, how I'm moving, when I move back, people see me on the street when I'm going back and forth to my 9 to 5, they starstruck. Oh, you on a bus? Yeah, I'm on a bus. I'm outside.
Just like listen, we keeping it real in these streets about this life stuff. We haven't financially become comfortable yet, but it's coming because we are being consistent in our craft and we are gaining the experience. Like bro said, it's not always about the monetary gain. You get so much. This is why they say think and grow rich, because rich is a concept. It's really not the rich. We are rich now.
That's it.
Full of experience and life things that we done got through. Okay.
If you have a hit record, then you don't need us. Matt Miller. If you have a hit record, you don't need us. You know what I'm saying? A hit record comes with marketing. So a hit record is if I take your music, put it on the platform, you should get 1 million streams in one day. That's a hit. That's a hit now these days. It's not 250. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you are an independent artist, you have a lane, and you got 20 to 30 views. You got 20 and 30 views in your lane, not the mainstream lane. You can create your own lane. You know those people. You know your audience. That's marketing. I have a fan base in my own lane. I can move how I want to move anytime I want to. And ain't too many artists that can do that. You know what I'm saying? Yvette Green can move how she move on the podcast on Green Links anytime she wants to. Because why? She knows her listeners. She knows who's on her TikTok. She knows who's on the platform. She knows who's actually, if it's 50 people to 50,000 people, she knows those people. Not personally, but digitally, she knows those people.
And what they're looking for, especially you. Right. If you are interested, Millie, Macamillion, and anyone else out there, all you have to do is hit us up. We are not unapproachable. We are very much approachable. You just have to be talking with sense when you come with us, because this is a business. You know, this is a business, and a lot of people, they just want to be hood famous. You want to just be ghetto famous. You just want to be famous in your neighborhood. We are much larger. Your fan base can be way larger.
Oh man, off the chain with it. Like, you know, and promotion, I tell artists all the time in 2025, stop promoting. It don't work. Promotion don't work. If it worked, everybody be rich. All the promotion we did from the beginning times when I first met Vet Green, we should be millionaires right now.
Yeah.
But once we start marketing, what happened?
It's way different.
It's different. Marketing and promotion is two different things. You start seeing the listeners, you're seeing the fan base. You get people in your inbox asking questions. Can I be on your show? Can I pay to get my music played? How much it costs to get a rotation?
Can I pay to get an interview on the show?
You know, that's when you know you're marketing, because now you can bring in people who actually like the brand of what you're doing, like the movement in that brand, like the creativity in that brand, and like the people who's involved in that brand. So that's just how it works. You know, promotion don't work. Stop promoting. Promoting is just posting.
Yeah, thank you, Millie. I see you down there. I do have to. I want to get into this story about ASAP and ask your question before I get off.
Rakim. His name is Rakim.
Rakim, yes. Were you? I was so happy. I was so happy. So let me play this. Let me play this clip of them at the trial. Man, I think the world was just hoping that he got off, because you see, ASAP and Rihanna seem to really have the blueprint for what family, you know, still being in this business, being supportive of each other. You don't want that to go to jail. Like, there's plenty other people that really need to be in jail. ASAP didn't need to be in no jail.
No, he don't need to be in no jail, man. Good brother, man. Good brother. Good head on the shoulder.
For real. For real. So let me play this.
The jury, the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakim Mayers, not guilty of
right over His baby. Oh, congratulations to them. Man,
Yes.
congratulations. I have never wanted to see a couple win more so than that's how I feel about Vocero and Latina Gina.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I love that. I love that they are out here really rocking together, supporting each other together. He didn't need to be in jail. And that ASAP rally, trying to get some money. Like, man, don't you know karma is a B?
That's
So
it.
what you put out, you go get right back, ASAP rally. You go get it right back. Why would you try to destroy this man's family like that?
You're right. He didn't want to put you guys on. He put you on a situation to a place y'all never been before. How did that work?
Bro, that's jealousy. You really have to be careful. Kathleen said I was in tears. Macamillion said I agree. Right. This is why everybody, I'm gonna say this before I hop off and listen, because I'm gonna get bros free 99 as I'm getting ready for this brunch. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Be careful who you tell your secrets to, especially when it comes to this business thing. The closest people to you may not always want to see you win when it comes to you doing something different. You know, he is winning out here. He has one of the baddest women on his arm. This is his wife. Like, I don't think of Rihanna as his baby mama. That's his wife. You know what I mean?
Yes,
they move different, bro. They out here for real, moving like a family unit, and people aren't going to want to see that, especially when you coming from the places where we come from. It's like a crabs in a barrel mentality. No,
that's it. That's it.
Watch your surroundings. Watch your
And
surroundings.
those crabs in the bucket. Sometimes you got to get out that bucket, because that bucket is called a box. And people put things in a box. People put their careers in a box. They put their relationships in a box. They put God in a box.
And you know how I feel about that.
You know what I'm saying? They put everything you do in the box. When you outside that box, it's a lot of room. So if you in that bucket with them crabs, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Get out that bucket. You gonna see the crabs. You ever see the crabs walking the beach? All that water and land, they just walking there to worry about. That's the type of grind movement you have to be in your lifestyle, in your relationship with God, music business, podcast, your workspace, whatever you got going on, got to be outside that box. And then you'll see that people want to understand your language. They won't even understand your actions, because they never been in that big space you in. They've never been there before. So when they see like, yo, how Vet Green got the podcast, she got 3 shows going a week, and how she got the paint a drip on, and she going to this event, going to that event. How is she doing that? Because she don't put everything in the box. She don't just focus on Buffalo. She hitting the road. She back and forth to Chicago. You know, she outside. She connected. She's building relationships. That's that outside the box movement. So when you do come back to your hometown, they can't relate with you. They can have a conversation with you. They don't even know how to connect with you. You know, so the only thing they can do is what? She thinks she all that, and then the hate comes.
Here it comes. Yeah, Macmillian. After bro get off the show, you should hit him up. His name is Franklin Stewart. If you are not following him, hit him up. I am about to hop off. I did want to just touch on Wendy Williams. My girl is hopefully Wendy is going to be out of that assisted living prison. So
I hope so.
Yeah, New York Post is reporting that this place that she in is actually $52,000 per month. Ooh. And she feels like she's in prison. I started watching the show on I think it's on Tubi, Surviving Wendy or Saving Wendy Williams. But yeah, you know, let the queen out. If it wasn't for Wendy, a lot of us wouldn't be able to do what it is that we are doing right now, because she showed us that it's possible. You know, she showed us that it's possible. So I'm going to drop down, bro. I'm going to keep it up so it can do what it do. Good luck, everybody. That's the Joker. Yep, that's the Joker, Macmillian.
That's me. Joker to overlook MC. You know, I wrote your name down. I hit you up. But right now, I want y'all, those who's tuned in right now, get a chance to go ahead and follow the Paint a Drip page on IG. And right now, I got a thing going on. If you follow me right now, you know what I mean? Inbox me, say free t-shirt. You know what I mean? I will put you in the poll to get a free t-shirt or Paint a Drip and a t-shirt for me. You know what I mean? And you put it in the inbox and make sure you follow the page, and I will hit you back up and let you know the things that's going on for March. Every Saturday, we're gonna be doing the drawing right here live on the show, and those who win, you know what I mean. You got to be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? And then if you tuned in and you put in the comments, that's me. You know what I'm saying? And let me know your IG tag, and I will definitely hit you up on the Paint the Drip IG page, get your sizes and where you at. If I got the Melody t-shirt, if you're locally or whatever, we will deliver your shirt for free right here. So make sure y'all stay tuned in on that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go follow right now on IG, painted_drip. It's your boy, the Joe the Overlook MC. Let's get into some marketing, man. Some marketing. Those artists who's asking questions about some things all types of things people ask questions for. You know what I mean? And this right here is for Back Fuel. La Russell is one of the top independent artists right now. Between him, Curtis King, is a couple of them that's independent, underground, from the ground up. These brothers is in the people that's in the industry, people that's in the mainstream love these guys. So, you know what I'm saying? These guys are independent. They don't have to look for no label. They'll do everything on their own. They're their own machine. This thing I'm telling y'all, like I'm my own machine. That's why I can move different and people don't understand. So this is a piece of information that I'm gonna bring out right now to help y'all understand.
Back you, baby.
The algorithm is forever changing.
Yeah.
They don't want us to master it, because if we master it, we become gods and we can make unlimited amount of money. Because think about Instagram. Niggas could put 100 hashtags and have their shit run. Now you got to put 3 to 5.
Yeah.
What do you see the new shift is going to be to help catapult independent artists?
I think niggas got to go back direct, which we've been cultivating with
fuck
even,
digital.
Like we've been pushing. Not
website.
Fuck digital. Yeah. We built the whole platform so niggas could go direct, and a lot of niggas been on.
And that's the thing I tried to direct to consumer is when you get your website or even use your platform as a direct to consumer that people is using without the website. But the website is more personal for that fan that you have, or Bandcamp or any other program. Like he's the Russell is one of the first ones to be on Even. It's the even.com, which is a platform like Bandcamp where all your fan base who love what you do connect to you and go straight to consumer as far as your shows, your merch, and all that. So just to give y'all a little rundown on that. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to anybody that has a business. I don't care, not just music. So any questions, put it in the comments. I answer them. Let's go.
On board, and a lot of people coming in. J. Cole dropped this whole podcast series through Even. You feel me? Like we built that shit. I was the first nigga ever on Even, co-founding, building the technology. This how fast this need to work. You feel me? So niggas could go direct, because niggas forgot they could sell records directly to the people. They thought they had to wait on streaming money.
Yes.
I didn't see niggas make 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 in the first day they released because of some shit that we built.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's right.
I was just at a party with Mick Jenkins, and he like, nigga, I just dropped my album on there and made what I would have to wait for fucking months. You feel me? So going back direct.
And same thing with Raise the Bar Entertainment. Shout out to Raise the Bar Entertainment. It's a label I'm a part of, independent label. I'm an investor in that label, and I'm also A&R in that label, and I'm also an artist in that label. You know what I'm saying? And and all the singles that I came out with, and all the music that Bars Baker then came out with, he released it on his website, and he had an album that he released it, and he marketed it. He knew his fan base. That's the formula right there. Knowing your fan base. A lot of you artists who's doing music don't even have a clue who your fan base is. Bars, when I coach Bars, when he took my marketing class, he paid big money for to take my marketing class before I got to manage him. He took the class. He knew I gave him the basics. He took that basic information, figured out how he could do certain things on his own on top of the knowledge he got from me, right? And then he released his album, his gambling album, and he knew his fan base. He knew his fan base was Nevada. He knew his fan base was all the gamblers who love listening to music when they're gambling. He hit all the big time gamblers in Vegas. He had them on IG, so he knew his fan base. He sold his album for $24.99. You know what I'm saying? Digitally in hard copies off of RaiseTheBallENT.com. He released his album. He did a whole listening party on IG. He made over $1,400 in 1 hour. All right. He almost, he made a profit because everything that cost him to do his album, I believe it cost him almost like $1,000. He made profit within the hour. You know what I mean? And then within the month, he didn't reach close to 7 to 8K. So cash off of the album in singles. You know what I'm saying? And also my singles is also on there because I'm an artist under Razor Ball. So you can go to Razor Ball ENT. You can check out the whole layout. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But I'm gonna tell y'all some more gems of what y'all can do to actually sell music without them listening to the music if you stay tuned in. Make sure y'all go continue to share this to 3 or 4 people right now. We're gonna keep on chopping it up right now. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep cooking. LaRussell in the house. It's my boy, no doubt.
Hey, and I be telling niggas to start like people will try to wait until they can sell 100 tickets, 200 tickets to do shows. But it's like, if you got 10 niggas who fuck with you in your hometown, do a show for 10 niggas.
Really?
Hell yeah. Because I was there.
You want to catch a vibe on for 10 niggas in the crowd?
10 niggas turn to 20, 20 turn to 40, 40 turn to 80, 80 turn to 160. Nigga, keep adding up.
And I'm saying, and do this, not just in your hometown. I dare you to do this in other towns. Like, if you're in Buffalo, do that in Rochester, do that in Syracuse, do that in Yonkers, do that in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Just you, and don't worry about. See, people is scared. Let me tell you about what's wrong with artists today. Is artists is scared of taking L. You can't earn a W. You can't respect a win if you don't know how to take an L. You know what I mean? Let me say that again. If you don't know how to win, learn how to take an L. That loss is really not a loss. You're building off that L. Okay? So get a video. Do a show. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Market that thing. Understand the marketing part of it. Not the promotion. The marketing part of it. All right? If you don't understand the marketing part of it, that's me. I'm a marketing coach. Hire me. Take my course, which is cheap for $20, $25. $30 for 30 minutes. I'll give you all the game you need to know in 30 minutes for $30 right now. You know what I'm saying? And you could take them tools and use it to help you. You know what I'm saying? To where you can be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I might lose like $400, $500. You know what I mean? In doing this, but let's take this L because I know I'm gonna meet 3 or 4 people that also know another 10 or 20 people. And build that relationship. Do a show a month. Take a budget, do a show a month. If you do this right now, right, for March, I guarantee you by the time June hit and the weather hot, I guarantee you go right back to the same places and you're going to have more people and you might sell out because you understand your lane, you understand your marketplace, and you understand your audience. Artists don't know your audience. It's not the music that sells, it's the audience in your story. Make sure your bio has a story. Let me tell you something. 80% of my fan base is because they went on RaiseTheBallENT.com and they read my story. When you read my story, y'all go to that website right now, read my story, and you're going to see why they was attracted to my music because of my story. Then the music come next. Nobody's telling your story. Nobody's paying attention to your bio. Push the bio. Talk about your story. That's what these podcasts is for. These interviews and these, tell your story. People want to get on the platform just to push the music. The music is easy. It's trillions of music out there. It's a big competition, but your story will separate yourself from other artists because of your story.
And keep adding up. Wait, if I got 10 niggas and I'm in the backyard, I'm in the garage, 10 niggas pull up, and I got merch and every hoodie going for $20. I just made 200. I made 10 off each ticket, another 100, that's 300. Nigga, we breaking this down and we gonna keep building it. But niggas try to wait, and it's like, if you wait, you may never even get people in the building. You gotta give a nigga an experience for them to go tell the homie. That shit add up fast, nigga. I had a show with 5 people.
Get the fuck out of here. I
Nigga,
believe it.
I am not lying.
Son, I went to a South by Southwest show, and you know how.
And those the Southwest show's coming up too next month, and this is the main example of how these things work. I used to live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I know all about the Southwest movement. I performed at like 7 events from Southwest in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Paso, Texas, and all that. So that's where my fan base is at. West Coast, Southwest, West Coast. That's where my major fan base is at. You know what I mean? That's where my DJ is at. DJ Larry Loud. I'm his manager and his marketing manager. That's where he's at now, and he's connected in that marketplace. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I know my fan base. You know what I mean? I can go out there right now and book a show. I sell out a venue, no problem. I guarantee you. I do that anytime. But the thing is that what he's talking about here is how this thing works when you're doing these events in the Southwest and the West Coast. This is how these big old events work. And this is true story. Listen very carefully. Share this to 10 artists right now that need to hear this. Share this to 10 music groups who need to hear this right now. All right? I'll wait. Keep cooking.
How South by Southwest is the crowd comes in and they leave fast. So Styles P got on stage. It was 4 niggas.
Right.
Not because he couldn't do it. It's just you have to understand the nature of how the crowd goes in.
Yeah.
He looked, he said, I'm from the fucking Locks. It started going hammer. And the crowd came in, it was 100 niggas. But he rocked out for 5. I still have the footage on my phone.
And it builds your story. Like I just did a show.
I just said you build your story. The story will bring the people from the showcases to your basic story will bring the people. It's not the music. Now people thinking you got a hit. You always think the music. The music is always going to speak for itself. The music is a frequency that people are going to hear. You know what I'm saying? But they want to hear you speak. You want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? It might be in the music, okay, but they want to hear the music in a different perspective so they can go to the music. That's why I am successful in my lane.
Oh, at the same venue, I had that 5 people sold out every time now. Go. And one of the ladies who was there seen Splash and was like, I was at the show with the 5. And now she has sold out shows.
Look at his eyes.
You feel me?
For a while, but not.
Yeah.
A flat tire ruined my morning commute, but this tiny gadget right here had me back on the road in minutes. Stop using the gas station.
Right go ahead, skip this right here, man.
I didn't feel like he was lying, but like 5 niggas is crazy. Showed me the picture. It was 4 niggas in front of her.
He was the 5.
She was the 5th nigga.
When he performed in like, I don't know if it was Petaluma or somewhere, it was like an early show. And nigga, it was like 7 niggas there.
Nigga.
Big ass field.
Nigga.
Big ass field, bro.
I done been there and I've seen it build. I've seen those people become lifetime supporters.
But how'd you really feel when only 7?
Listen. My first, when I was in Albuquerque, I could say my first 3 to 4 shows. I wasn't 5 cats though. I think it was maybe 10. I think it was 10. I did the Arch Streets Festival. They do every first Friday of the month. I performed at every one of those, and I think every time I did that, every time I was on the mic, more people would show up every first Friday of the month. They do it from the springtime all the way until like early fall. And by the time I was on my like 5th Friday or 6th Friday around August, it was like 30 or 40 people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I built my fan base in the Southwest, you know what I mean, area. And it worked for me to this day. And I to this day, even DJ Larry Loud was saying we need to get you out here to do something because he's playing the music, he's watching my merch, he's watching Pay the Drip, he's pretty much the walking billboard and the influencer of my brand out there. And so now people is really asking about me doing an actual show out there. So, you know, that's dope. Definitely thank everybody for watching, tuning in, and sharing, and all that. Got the Queen Vet Green tuned in and everything. Don't forget to go to Raiseball ENT and listen to my story and check out the music. There, download it for $3. And when you download for $3, you can have it on your device at all times, and they'll always follow you through your email. So no matter what phone you use, your phone, put your email in, you're always going to have the music. So that's dope. And if you look for physicals, I'm gonna have physicals on the website soon. And first, of course, Painted Drip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. Know about Painted Drip to follow that. But keep cooking about performing 5, La Russell.
7 niggas showed
You know how the fuck I felt when 7 niggas showed. Nigga, you know how the fuck I. Nigga, that's like having a birthday party and inviting niggas and only 2 niggas show up. Nigga, you know how the fuck it felt. But we worked through that shit.
That's right.
So we did our first live show a long time ago. And 21 people came, nigga. Like it was like my mans from my hood, his wife, and everything. And I was just like, damn, 21 people came out to come see us, yo. I was happy as shit. And we performed that live show. We took pictures. I mean, I took pictures. I kissed babies. I did everything in that motherfucker, my nigga. And I left there, and I'm not going to cap. I felt good as shit. I was like, damn, how 21 people came out to come see us. I was like, yo, that's crazy. And this was before my Expert of Pain, before everything. So it was
There's
like
some artists who won't perform or go out if the crowd didn't show up. And it's like, nigga.
And that's why a lot of artists is having an issue and having problems on finding their fan base and understanding their fan base because of what he just said. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not coming on stage if the crowd, the crowd lit right now. Like I get on stage. No. It's let the universe work. Let the universe work for how it works. Let the what I'm saying, that's part of God. Don't control that. Let it do what it do. Let everything be organically, and you will see what I'm talking about, and you understand what place I'm in as an artist. You know what I'm saying? People in my hometown, Buffalo, like, you know what I'm saying? Joker don't do no show. What are you talking about? No, I don't do no shows around here. And I won't do a show around here. You know, they're not worthy to see me on stage out here. You know what I'm saying? It's straight like that. But I know my fan base and I know my lane. I don't have a fan base in my hometown. You know what I mean? I have listeners in my hometown. They're 2 different things. And I'm grateful for the listeners. But a fan is a fan that's going to buy your merch, going to follow you, going to share, going to tag. That's when you know you have a fan. All right? You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a difference between a fan and supporters. The people that can support come again and go. They'll support for a little bit and then leave. That's the support system. Short term. But a fan is a long-term supporter. They will always be there for you. You know what I mean?
It's you feel me? Like people have shame in that because we built this thing was like you gotta always sell out, but I'm telling niggas like, bro, if you got 5 niggas who fuck with you, figure out how to do a show for them 5 niggas and serve them. Why would you have product that you could sell and serve and not serve it because it's not 100 people at the door? Nigga, fuck that, I'm finna get this off.
That's it.
And they gonna go tell somebody and come back and it's just gonna keep building. But you can't wait. Like there's no shame in having 5 people who support you, 10 people who support 21 people is nigga. If you walk outside and there's 21 niggas out there looking at you right now, we're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? That's a lot of, and you gotta accept it as that and give it.
I agree with that. I was talking with Esso, and somebody's like, yo, that video only did 20,000 views.
That was me. I said it only did 16,000 views. I was like, I'm you can say it. I was like, this shit only did 16,000 views. I'm pissed.
I said, that's full capacity at Madison Square Garden.
And he shut me up. I was like, oh, all right, I'm good.
Talk to me.
The numbers come in so fast.
Talk to me.
And they're so scattered.
You start to forget.
Yeah. I forgot, nigga.
You start to forget.
He had to check me. Like you said, you need niggas around you just gonna check me. I'm in the bathroom smoking. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit crazy.
You started to forget.
My gram is fucked up. And he said, well, how much did it do? I said, it did 16,000. He said, nigga, that's the New York Knicks, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, right.
If you're not doing bodyweight strength, you're nuts. I fixed 5 bulging discs, spinal stenosis, arthritis, and weight.
You know what I'm saying?
You just filled up the garden, nigga. And I was in the I was like, yeah,
you spoke to a fucking basketball stadium.
I said, you right, nigga.
And then a video.
See, that's called different lanes. You might be in a space like that sold out a big arena, right? You know what I'm saying? But out of that arena, that arena might got like 20,000 people. But if you get 700 views out of that, them is the 700 people who actually love your brand, love the music, your brand, everything about you. The rest is gonna get in when they fit in and fill you out. Them numbers going to change. See, people want to look at numbers and they get discouraged off the muscle. You know what I mean? I'm happy with the 6 people that's watching this podcast right now. Because those 6 people right here that's listening probably going to share that joint and have another 6 people to see it, another 10 or 15. I'm cool with that because I understand the demographic of what's going on. I understand the exercise of the audience for this type of thing that we're talking about on this platform. I'm cool with that because I know I'm consistent. I know I have a brand and I got something to give on top of something to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, because people can go down the rabbit hole what I got going on. They're going to see the actual facts of what I got going on. But some people might not want to do that. Some people might just want to hate. That says want to talk about, oh, nah, the Joker ain't doing this. Frank ain't done because they didn't go on the rabbit. They don't want to go on the rabbit hole because they want to feel disappointed that everything I'm doing is organic and facts, but they want to keep on. But at the end of the day, though, they're going to run into some people that know, that follow me on a daily basis, and they're going to check them. Then they're going to feel some type of way. I've seen it happen so many times with other people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and let's cook a little bit more, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Did 60,000 that he thought it was going to do like 500.
Yeah,
so I
did
said,
60,000.
I said, my nigga, that's a football stadium.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then I was something, I'm like, yo, I thought this shit was going to do like 300,000. Shit
You
did
gotta
60K.
constantly remind. I had that same moment, nigga. And one night we going through the YouTube and my shit like 100 here, 40 here, 100 for, and I just felt so stupid because I was like down, like damn, nigga, why our shit ain't hitting like that? And then you look and it's like, bro, nigga, I used to drop a video, that bitch would say 1 view.
Right.
I used to come back in a week and that bitch would say 1 view. Like, nigga, we are not gonna complain about
That part right there I'm talking about. We all go through this. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something, even though especially on like Facebook and IG, you know what I mean? They record the likes and all that, but you go to analytics, you will see the number of the people who actually seen your content. You know what I mean? Just because they didn't click the like, don't mean they see it, don't mean they don't like it. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, I know a lot of my fans right now that I sold out my merch, I sold out my hoodies. You know what I mean? That didn't like none of my stuff, but I know they like it. Understand? But they broke bread with me. You know what I'm saying? Sold 22 hoodies in 2 weeks at $100 a pop. You do the math. Like, them is actually my fans. And guess what? And only maybe 1 or 2 of them is my hometown. The rest of them is scattered from Atlanta to the West Coast, Chicago, New York City, overseas. I have a fan base. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. So I don't focus everything in my local jump off. I don't have that. And a lot of people in Buffalo that do like what I do, they might not be a fan, but they'd be upset when I say that, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? There's nothing here for me to market or promote. Understand? And I won't, and I would never will. They're going to have to follow me on these platforms to know what I got going on. They're going to be a fan, they're going to be nosy, or they're going to be a hater that's nosy. Whatever they want to do, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good.
Bro, you can't get niggas in that mindset that more than 0 is not enough. Cause we not old that. Ain't nobody gotta watch your shit.
You right, bro.
Ain't nobody gotta watch your shit. Ain't nobody gotta buy your ticket. Ain't nobody gotta stream your song. Niggas don't owe you that. You earn that kind of shit.
That's right.
I just think
the
people don't
earning
understand
thing.
what it takes
It's the earn.
to earn a person's
attention. You gotta earn everything you do. You know what I'm saying? You a lot of you artists, producers, DJs, all these is entitled to you know what I'm saying, have an entitled mentality. No, you can't be entitled. You gotta earn everything you do. That means not just put the work in on creativity, put the work in on marketing your brand. Okay, market your brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna go to the IG, Kathy, and then put your name down. Once I go into the IG and make sure you follow, and I'm gonna put you right in the shoebox for the drawing for the T-shirt, free painted drip T-shirt, starting the first Saturday of March. You know what I'm saying? So anybody else that want to do the same things that she just did, you know what I'm saying? Take the time right now to go follow it on IG, painted_drip, put in the inbox, free T-shirt, and I will put your name in there. And every Saturday, I'm giving out free T-shirts every Saturday of March, every Saturday probably for the rest of the spring, year and summer, all the way until September. You know what I mean? Giving out a free T-shirt every week. You know what I mean? This is what I do. I go back, get back, and go follow the platform, and you're gonna see all the other work that I'm doing for other people, and all that. See the artwork and see the T-shirts. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, no doubt. You know what I mean? Don't forget to go to Razorback ENT right now. That's where all my solid music is. But you can also go on Spotify and all the platforms. Put in the Joker to Overlook MC. You'll see all the features I done with people, and also my basic catalog that's on there. My new catalog is on Razorback ENT, and I have a new single dropping with my boy Prince Killer. Nothing to Prove on his platform. A feature on his track, so that's coming soon. You're gonna see the artwork for that, and you're gonna see how I market. So if y'all want to see how I market and how to get views and all that, follow Prince Killer and watch how I do with that single. When you do a feature with me, you can get followers, you can get fan bases, you'll get people that want to see what you got going on. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? But those who want a feature, hit me up. I got the prices for the low, and I will definitely market that joint. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do when you're a feature on somebody's song. You got to market that joint. All right? People don't want to do that. People don't want to push a song. People don't want to do this. People don't want to do that. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. It's your boy, the Joker. We finna go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go ahead and get him cook one more game.
Tension. People put out a piece of product or content and think it's enough. I said, you're fighting Instagram, you're fighting WhatsApp, you're fighting relationships. What if the girl you like texts you? You off the video. You full attention. You dig what I'm saying? You got to fight the group chat.
Yeah.
Look at T. I know her group chat takes everybody's attention. We're not giving T no more props. T didn't get mentioned too much on the motherfucking T didn't get mentioned too much on the motherfucking camera. What's my man name right here? What's your name? Malachi in the building.
Yeah,
Malachi's in this bitch too.
All right. So that's why we're so interested in how you acquired a market share with no massive machine to help.
One by one.
No massive machine whatsoever. You know what I mean? You built your own machine. You built your own machine. You moved it how you want to move it. Once you know your niche, it gets easier. You know what I mean? So those who don't understand how to market yourself, please hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Inbox me. You can inbox me on Painted Drip. Say, I know this is your Painted Drip page, but I heard about you about the marketing, this, that. I will, give you some tags and share other things too. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we make it do what it do, because that's the problem people have with businesses, period. Not just music. They don't know how to market their stuff. They don't know how to actually find their customer base. You know what I mean? It's all about using these content and having a budget behind it. These campaign ads on these platforms work. You just got to know the audience to do it. Because some people do ads, but they're not reaching the audience who actually likes that. It's a difference. And I can teach you how to do that. $30 for 30 minutes for the marketing class. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the special all the way until September. Then I'm going back to $300 for class. So, you can take advantage of that $30, 30 minutes. All the game you need to know, $30. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. I'm up out of here. It's your boy, the Joker. This is the Saturday morning show right here on Green Links. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Keep on subscribing, sharing, showing love. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yes, we're here. See y'all next Saturday. Peace.
Follow the drip. Follow the drip. Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Paint to Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by the Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow the drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by the Joker himself.